Hi everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today for my teen and tween book talks, I am going to share some kind of heavy war stories because of the conflict, the war in the Ukraine right now, Russia's attacks, the fleeing refugees, the impacts of sanctions and the random bombings. Everything has just been on my mind, and I went back to find stories that had similarities. And we have to learn from our past and things that happened in order to not have it happen again. Because apparently we are not learning, or we didn't learn, or we haven't learned yet, maybe. So let me tell you about these stories quickly. So the first one is a story by Ruta Sepetis, and this is about four teenagers and the end of World War II, and they are trying to survive and get to safety and reunite with family as the Russians invade Germany and push them to the sea. Johanna is a Lithuanian nurse. Amelia is a Polish girl. Frick is a Nazi wannabe. He wants to be like the Nazis. And then there is the Prussian. And this story is their story of survival and striving in 1945 to find home as they flee from their war-torn countries, and they're all from different countries and end up together and develop a friendship and a special bond while thrown together. Powerful story, heart-wrenching. This one, Arcady's Goal. This is by Eugenie Yelkin, and this story is actually this one is actually about the author, or based on the author's father's story. And as a child, he played for the Red Army Soccer Club in Russia as a child or as a kid. And he was adopted. So the story is that he was adopted out of a state-run orphanage for children of enemies of Russia. And this is the story of how soccer actually saved his life. And yeah, there have been other stories about refugee camps and things like that, and how, like baseball, I can't even think of it, but there's stories of how baseball in these camps, or soccer, or other things, helped people pass the time, have hope, and come together as a community within a horrible, horrible situation. This is a story like that. This one is Projekt 1065, and this is also a novel of World War II, and this is about the son of an Irish ambassador to Germany during World War II, who joins up with the Hitler Youth, and he's a spy, and his family is keeping a huge secret because his parents are also spies. This is an amazing and heart-wrenching tale by Alan Gratz, and Alan Gratz has a knack for telling horrible, heart-wrenching stories so that you develop an empathy, and you kind of, I know when I read this, I kind of was like, what? Wow, like how do things like this keep happening? And how do kids and families and people find the courage to survive and be brave? And the will to survive is incredible, and to fight for truth and what you believe in, which is what the Ukrainian people and the people of Kyiv seem to be doing right now. And my heart goes out to all of those people. This story is The Passion of Dolsa, and this one by Julie Berry is, again, historical fiction. It's set after the Crusades, when heretics against the church were still being pursued and killed. And this is Dulce's story and the story of those who protect her. A group of gypsy women sisters, Botil, Sazia, and Palencia, while she's being hunted by inquisitors in the name of the Catholic Church. And yeah, another powerful story about someone overcoming horrible, horrible times and war and misinformation and fear and all of that. So I hope that maybe you will check out some of these incredible stories and reach out, email, chat me up at the library, comment below, and tell me some of your favorite historical fiction stories that deal with things that have similarities to what's going on right now. There's a lot of them out there because there have been too many wars and too many horrible atrocities that have been that have happened in our world, and kids need to know about them. Parents need to talk about them with their kids, and we need to change things. Yeah. Have a great weekend. I hope you read some of these. Sad books are worth reading too, and hard books too. Miss Amy.